What's going on, guys? Evan the Xenogears enthusiast here, bringing you another gameplay commentary from Modern Warfare 2. This time using an assault rifle because I'm kind of frustrated with the LMGs at the moment, and I've just had a really long day. I'm rocking the Specialist with Scavenger, Hardline Pro, Stalker Pro, and I think my unlocks are Assassin Pro because you just have to have Assassin on every class because it's so annoying. Then Quick Draw unlocks. Then I think I finish off with something not too exciting. I don't know. Oh, Sleight of Hand. I finish off with Sleight of Hand, and of course at 8 I unlock the Super Soldier mode from Specialist, and that's always a lot of fun. And of course, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to throw this out on the video. On 25, you get the MOAB, the mother of all bombs, and basically, in synopsis, anybody can get it if they get a 25 kill streak. You blow up the entire map like a Modern Warfare 2 nuke, only this time you don't end the game, you just kill everyone on the map, and for the rest of the game your entire team gets double experience. That's that. Of course, I've been playing Specialist a lot, trying to get better with it, because I think Specialist is the key to getting better with your guns instead of just getting good at farming the kill streaks, because they stack. I'd be lying, if I said I was great at this game. I'm not even worried about my KDR. I haven't looked at it in 7 or 8 games. Right now, I'm just about trying to learn the maps and get better. This right here is one of my favorite maps, actually. This is a little headquarters. I'm playing by myself. None of my friends are on late enough to jump on here with me. This is a longer match because it's headquarters, and I like that because it gives me time to rank up my gun. I really like this assault rifle. I'm not a huge fan of the iron sight, but whatever. I think it's a pretty good assault rifle. I'm just going off feel. I don't use the bars in game because they've been off for many Call of Duties, and that's really that. I'm waiting for them to, or rather, waiting for that gentleman that always uploads gun stats to actually upload them so I can take a look at them. In the meantime, this is a little gameplay. I forgot to equip my Bouncing Betty. I just have frag grenades. That guy gets me from the window. If you're going to use the Specialist, I think you want to build up as many perks as possible, which is the point of the class, but the real trick to making it strong is to stay in the Super Soldier mode, which I'm still working on getting good at, but practice makes perfect. I think a big part of that is picking perks that are comfortable for you, not just what people say are great. You need to use the perks that are going to benefit your playstyle the most. And unfortunately, Modern Warfare 3 does not really lend itself to a really rush-heavy gameplay style. Sometimes it works, but I think you'll more consistently get your rank 8 Specialist or rank 7 with Hardline by doing this strategy. I think starting with Hardline is a natural choice, although once you max out, Hardline is no longer useful because you can't get any more unlocks, but at the same time it speeds up the unlock process, and it's usually really important to at least get one extra perk so you have a slight leg up on other players. That's sort of the keys to using Specialists. Don't die. It's like anything else. Don't die, choose things that work for you, experiment with it a lot, and probably always use Hardline just to maximize your benefits. It'd be easiest to build up your Specialist by just ignoring the objective or playing against really scrubby dubbies, but there's no way to choose the kind of opponents you get. I've been playing a little Search and Destroy, which I'm completely terrible at. So I'll upload my 8-1 search game, which is probably the best I've managed so far. I know, not that great, but it is what it is. I had a lot of fun this game. I came off a string of bad games trying to use the LMGs, and clearly I did a lot better with the assault rifles. What else is new? A little random thing I heard. I heard the assault rifles, I heard the LMGs in this game actually have damage drop-off, so I may, despite loving them, I may never use them again, because now there's just no reason. Before, the no damage drop-off was kind of a good reason, but not really. It was you're still using a bad weapon class, but you could justify it if you really dug that. At this point, there's just no good reason. I don't really have a strategy for this map. I think the trick with this map is actually just to move around a lot, especially on HQ or the spawns. I don't know how to predict HQ spawns yet. I don't always predict spawns on any mode or any map, but I have a particular hard time on HQ. You can't set up shop as well as you could on Domination because the flag is always moving, or the HQ rather. So I think HQ is one of the more skill-intensive game modes to play, provided you're not playing with a team of friends that can control all the different access points and completely blow out your opponents. If you're playing a legitimate match where you don't stack your team, then this is definitely one of the harder game types. So before I jump into my commentary on this assault rifle and how I feel about it thus far, gotta throw this out there. My Xbox, my original first generation Xbox, I had a launch Xbox. My parents love them dearly. Bent over backwards to get a hold of a first generation Xbox for me. And this is bad. I mean, at launch they did. I had it, like the day it came out, and I was ecstatic to have an Xbox 360 right at launch. Now, in retrospect, I'm a little older and a little more mature now. At the time, I don't consider I was never like a whiny child, but my parents knew I really, really wanted it, and I think, my parents, I'm an only child, and, I'm a little bit spoiled materialistically, I'll admit it. Not so much anymore. Now I try not to ask for money and stuff like that because, I grew up and realized I should take more personal responsibility, coming of age, etc., etc., etc. Just don't want you guys thinking I'm a little spoiled little only child that has everything they want, because believe me, some experiences this weekend taught me, or not this weekend, but this week taught me that I do not have unlimited funds. I'm trying to get a cheeky javelin, but I'm like, it will blow my head off by shooting into the roof, so I realize this is a stupid idea, and I'll drop doing that with the javelin here in a minute. So as I was saying, my first generation Xbox treated me great for about 4 years, and then it red ringed. The red ring of death, the 3 red rings. I'm like, well, I've heard stories about how to fix it, so then I did fix it. Okay, cool. After fixing it, it worked for another 3 years maybe. I think exactly another 3 years before it red ringed actually a couple days ago. And that was, well, yeah, and that was just really disappointing. I realize I'm lucky my first generation Xbox lasted that long, but it was still really frustrating, and I had to go out and buy a new one, and I couldn't afford one. Didn't have remotely enough money. I had about $2 in my checking account, and that's really all I had. My credit card was already at like 300 out of 500, so I wasn't going to put anything else on that. And I still have to pay for the next quarter of college, which I actually got taken care of before buying a new Xbox. So I've had trouble with my place of employment. I work at a mental health and recovery center, and they hadn't paid me in maybe a month, and I had no idea when I was going to get paid, so I really did not have any way of buying an Xbox. It's like, wow, I can't play Modern Warfare 3, which I just stood in line for with the midnight release, and I'm really excited to have it, etc., 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 and I haven't been able to play it before my red ring. So then it hits me, I had repaired a buddy of mine, Nick Hoover. I had repaired his brother's Xbox 360 with the help of another one of my friends, and we opened it up and did the trick. You drill holes in it, and this the usual fix. We resoldered it and all that annoying, miserable. It's not fun, but it's kind of neat. And we fixed it, so he let me borrow the one we fixed, and about an hour in, I started to see blocky graphics and stuff like that, and I knew this one's about to die because this is how it goes. So I texted him and said, I didn't break your Xbox, it's about to die anyway. And then, Lord and behold, it died. So then once again, 2 Xboxes are broken down on me in one day, and I was like, well, now what the heck do I do? No money to buy a new one, and it's just like, I guess I just have to wait until I get it processed. So 4 or 5 hours later that night, I lucked out, and my direct deposit came through for like a month and a week of back pay, so I had about 1,000-ish, not 1,000, like 800-ish in checking. So I went to the GameStop and said, what do you got on Xboxes? So of course they tried to sell me a refurbished one because that's where they make their biggest profit margin. And I was about to buy a refurbished one, and then I said, I saw their Modern Warfare 3 Xbox console. I said, how much are those, and how quick did those sell? And they said, well, normally they sell out the day we get them in, but today they actually stayed. We kept one in stock. Wow, that's really exciting. As you can see, I'm on the fractastic style here. I get 5 kills and then get killed before I can go into super soldier mode with specialist. Really upset about that. I'm gonna get shot in the back here soon, I think. Anyway, I couldn't be any happier that direct deposit came in, and I went out and bought. The long short of the GameStop story. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering here, but I'm not gonna retake. I like how this is going. I actually went out and bought the Modern Warfare 3 Xbox. Now I have this ball in Modern Warfare 3 Xbox with 2 Modern Warfare 3 controllers. Pretty excited about that. Kind of probably should have bought a cheaper Xbox given my income bracket, which is a very small income bracket, but I decided that I wanted to treat myself, and I did. So now instead of paying off my credit card, I'll just put like 50 on it and then live really frugally until my next pay period comes in, which should be soon. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm not happy about how this has all gone down, but it is what it is, and now I have a really cool looking Xbox that I can play, and I can keep playing until the 720 comes out with my luck in a year, and I just wasted a tremendous amount of money. But whatever, Modern Warfare 3 for days. Now, on to the G36C. I think I'm saying that name right. I'm not going to backtrack and look it up. This weapon, I like the iron sight on it. It's like that little ring there. I don't think it's overpowered by any means. I don't even think it's one of the necessarily like over-the-top ARs. But, I see, headquarters, man. Trying to get the HQ just caused me to lose my streak. I really should play modes where I'm not sort of required to run in objectives like Domination. Get this guy. Just love getting that assassin over and over. Assassin is already a rampant problem, at least in the games that I've played. You know, 4 or 5 people have been in every game with assassin on Ground War, and on TDM it's 3 to 4 again. It's just like, you know, I almost can't blame them, because for some reason, Infinity Ward decided they should make the UAV on both. Darn it, I'm kind of upset that guy got me. That, you know, they put the UAV on both the support and the assault packages, so really there's almost always a UAV in the sky, and I don't really like that. I think that there's too many UAVs. It almost necessitates people to use assassin. Now I don't on any class except my sniping kit and my specialist kit, so I think I'm still in the honest player department. But as I was saying with the G36C, not a whole lot of recoil. I have the kick proficiency, which I didn't notice a big difference on. I think the 2 attachments proficiency would be better on this weapon. It's great silence because the rate of fire isn't too slow. These little SMGs here are great sidearm. The clip size on this thing doesn't feel that great. The damage certainly doesn't feel high. I don't think this is a high damage assault rifle, and I think you'd be better off using the Type 9 or whatever it is, the second burst weapon you have. That thing is crazy strong. That thing might be the overpowered of this game. I might, it's a snap judgment call for sure, but man, it seems good. So there's 6, and I know I'm going to die again before I get it, and it's really disappointing because I really wanted that, like, super soldier mode just because it's so cool. But that guy gets me from the distance. I'm much better getting the super soldier thing, the 7 or 8 kills, depending if you have hardline or not, in Domination or using a sniper rifle, but I'll get better at getting it, and soon I'll have it all the time, and I'll be dropping the mother of all bombs for my team, and everyone will love me, right? It's going to be glorious. Yes. I want to do a shout out if you're watching this. One of you guys commented asking, for the PK, the LMG commentary series. Yeah, it's not going away. I'm just really mad at this game right now, and until I'm better at the maps, I probably shouldn't be using the GIMP weapons. Then I managed to capture the HQ. There, go me. Still playing the objective. Someone commented on one of my videos saying that my Domination video had nothing to do with Domination, or had everything with Killhorn and not playing the objective. I'm not going to speak directly to it in this video. Just understand that you shouldn't be capturing a 3rd flag if you have 2 flags, particularly not if you're leading in score. So just relax. I don't. The assault rifles, it's really hard for me to describe how to use them. They're not like Black Ops. They have a lot of recoil. You don't have to tap fire too much. You can usually just risk a full auto kind of thing. This guy's got the jug suit, which is pretty cool. But outside of search, where you got it probably out of care package, I'm not too impressed with them. I mean, like, one of these guys can legit cap a flag by themselves, even if the team's trying to stop them if they play correctly. But you still get brought down by stuff like that, like LMG fire to your back or A12. You have to be careful when you do it. Overkill, which I haven't unlocked yet, but I've seen some really cool use of overkill in this game so far. I saw a guy rocking Riot Shield and like a sniper rifle, and it was a really nice combination because he could walk out with the Riot Shield. People take shots at him. He just gets experience and everything for using it. Then he backs out. Next thing you know, he's changed positions with Riot Shield support to get him across the map, and he's sniping you down if you didn't move. It's pretty effective. Then on the flip side, of course, you have the added bonus that if people people can't shoot you in the back because you have the Riot Shield on your back. I don't know, just overkill with the Riot Shield makes a lot of sense. Because you probably don't legitimately need 2 secondaries unless you want to rock like a shotgun and like an assault rifle. And the only real reason you need to do that is if you want to use like an A12 or a Striker. Because I have those unlocked and they're pretty good for what they do. The Striker is good in general and the A12 is good up close, but otherwise the shotguns are pretty terrible. Anyway, that's the end of the commentary. Final score there is like 39 and 13. Actually playing the objective, so, I liked it. I'm kind of sad I missed the final kill cam for this video by like a second, but that happens to us all a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll keep putting up Modern Warfare 3 videos. now that I have a new Xbox 360 with Modern Warfare 3 camo. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Send me a request if you guys want to see anything in particular. Don't ask for the MOAB, I'm not good enough to get it yet. Sorry.